around every time I got to see him in the mixed. So can't wait to see what he gets up to now that we're in remakes. He's got like he knows the squad.
All right, we're off to a hot start here, and we are going to hop on board. We're going to run towards C, try to get that sniper rifle here, but we do end up seeing that player fall down. I'm not able to see the player names right now. The screen for me is a little blurry, but it does seem that A and C are in the hands of our team here. We are going to start putting some score on the board for us right now. Dizzy just trying to keep A in the hands of their team here, as C is switching hands back into our enemy team.
Yeah, like I think just off the rip here, we're just seeing a bit of posturing now. You know, we'll see now with the sniper in the hand of North Snipes, if he's able to live here, which he should be able to do a lot of cover on this side of the map. So it'll be interesting to see how he makes that thing sing. I think it could be the difference between, you know, their team being in control and not. And unfortunately, goes down on C, gets reset, and Str8 Tilted are on the board.
Graceface definitely does need some glasses here, but it is Str8 Tilted who is just trying to put their feet and put an anchor somewhere on this map, because Graphite does have that grasp. We do have the point lead on the board here. Dizzy's still back in A. I'm sorry, Dizzy's no longer in A. We do see Oceans in A, trying to push out, put some damage out. The QT is still up. No one picking it up yet. This map is just getting started, and Graphite is taking it by the horns.
Yeah, like going out to a 30-point lead, like I wouldn't be at panic stations at the moment just yet, but they are showing that they are a very capable team on this map. And I mean, you know, a lot of people like came in at Infinite, you know, weren't Halo 5 kids. So I mean, that experience could be a factor as well, as we see Oceans capping C, going for the trip cap this early. Really want to put the pressure on. Hotel is currently being fought over, and it looks like it's going to go in the favor of Str8 Tilted. So we could see them kind of start to cut away at that lead and kind of break out in front.
We're on board with Oceans once more. We're going to hold on to this C here in our posters area. We do see now an enemy teammate down in our B stronghold. We're going to get the damage out. A teammate cleans up the kill, but we do end up cleaning up our own kill for Oceans. A Guardian Angel comes through. He gets one. He gets the other. A double kill in the hands of Ocean, securing the points on this board, coming close to tying this game up here. B and C still in the hands of Str8 Tilted.
Absolutely. And coming out of A here, your Graphite are going to be in a bit of misery, trying to like fight for inches on this map. I mean, they have to get out of A like as quickly as possible, because this game can go like get away from you very quickly if you are Graphite. So you know, it looks like a failed push there coming up ramp, and North Snipes in trouble now as well. A lot of them coming into the death screen, and this is going to be another 20 points unless we see a bit of rushing.
We're on board with Dizzy from Graphite here, definitely putting in the work, slaying out just a little bit for our team here. Graphite definitely doing a great job of staying on the board, staying in this game, not letting Str8 Tilted get too far away. We have the A and B stronghold in our hands now, as Str8 Tilted is going to try to push their way out of that C stronghold. We do see them trying to fight for B, as we do put a few bodies into the B stronghold. We're gonna see our teammate Instigator turn around, try to get the damage out, but it's an answer from two teammates from Str8 Tilted who say, no, this stronghold is ours, and we're going to try to take it from you.
Absolutely. We're seeing now coming into C is Str8 Tilted. Now, unfortunately that's a big kill on Hutch, because they would have found themselves in a lot of difficulty on C. I mean, they're not out of the woods, but it could have been a lot worse. But with these like one-on-one fights and two-on-one fights that Str8 Tilted are being afforded, like they're definitely not seeing a lot of pressure. You know, I mean, with that kill there, you know, he's kind of giving up A, because he wants them all over there. You know, he wants them to have to fight out of A. And sorry, I can't quite see there now. Ocean is pushing out, but gets taken down, and we're seeing B flip again.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing this B stronghold flip back and forth. No one really pushing towards A from our team of Str8 Tilted here. It's 120 to 68 on the board, with Graphite putting some more points on the board for themselves, hopefully trying to tie up this game. We're on board with Oceans, who, as soon as I say it gets sniped across the map, I am very apologetic for that, but Dizzy's gonna say, hey, that's fine. My team wants you dead. We want you gone, and we want the strongholds back in our hands, but we're gonna push for C by ourselves here. Our teammates seem to be kind of across the way. The spawns are a little out of her favor here. We do see that player fall down. The sniper shots are ringing through, but it's that infamous triple cap that we do not want to see coming through for the side of Str8 Tilted.
Yeah, and I mean, the triple caps are just coming down for Str8 Tilted the entire time, really. I mean, you know, they are looking very disciplined and they're looking very aggressive. They really want to just put Graphite on the back foot as much as possible, make sure that they have to worry about damage limitation, let alone pushing forward and capping hills. So like, this pressure on B, it will flip, but I think it'll be a Pyrrhic victory, as their team is going to get mopped up and B is going to switch hands again.
It's a back and forth brawl at the B stronghold here. It's the one that you definitely fight over, and right now it just seems to be kind of working in favor of Str8 Tilted. We're just fighting back and forth for that B and C, letting the team of Graphite have A, but as I speak, we are going to try to push forward for that triple cap here. We do end up losing A, we lose T as well. Chocolate rotating towards Lube, finding Instigator. Does he have enough damage put out? We do end up taking Instigator. Chocolate gets one. That's a 3-team kill for the side of Str8 Tilted, guaranteeing them some more time on the board for this Strongholds game.
Yeah, and it really is starting to get away from Graphite here. A lot of good play here and good teamwork from Str8 Tilted, really keeping them always needing, like, whenever they gain an inch, they have to pay for it, and pay for it hard. So, you know, that means that they're only going to get a handful of points every time they get a cap. But it seems like every time Str8 Tilted get on a double cap, a triple cap, that, you know, that one just lasts. I mean, they're able to stick it. So the team coordination is definitely the deciding factor so far in this game.
Definitely the deciding factor, and right now the deciding factor is who's going to be able to turn this game around. One thing about Strongholds is it's not over until it's over, but Str8 Tilted has B and C in an iron grasp. As 3 fall down, hopefully Graphite can change something in their favor, put themselves back in this game, put some time on the board. We need to make money off of the slays we're having here. As B falls back into the hands of Graphite, we do see that teammate fall down, we do see them see that respawn screen, but it's a constant back and forth. We see the side of Str8 Tilted get slayed out once more, and Graphite is going to hold on to A and B, just trying to position themselves in the best spots possible to take out these spawners.
Absolutely, and I think you know, it's not quite squeaky bum time, but it's getting there. You know, I mean, with 39 points remaining, you know, it's not so much perfect Halo right now, but it'll have to be close, you know. So I'm hoping to see a bit more fight here, maybe just getting a bit more kind of comfortable, maybe a bit hotter going into game 2. You know, we often see teams in these leagues trade game 1 and 2, as this is an amateur league, but now we see a trip cap, and I mean, you know, a 70-point lead can pass by very quickly when the opponents have a triple cap. So, but it looks like A and C flipping here in the favor of Str8 Tilted should put the kibosh on that, and hopefully we'll see here now. Yes, this B cap, like, just flirting with it, just making sure that the enemy team aren't able to focus on one objective at a time.
Exactly.
Really kind of happen.
Just like me in a Twitch chat, we're flirting with it. We want to take this game. We want to turn it back into our favor, but Graphite is just not having much luck here. The sniper is in the hands of Dizzy, a beautiful pair of hands for it to be in, but we're going to fall back. Try not to lose this. The eyes are on you. Can we get this shot? landed for the team. We do end up missing that one, choosing to reposition. We get the body shot, but the headshot doesn't come through. There's no one across the map to clean up that kill, hopefully. This fight right here is toe-to-toe. This means everything right now. If Str8 Tilted can hold on to this AB hold here, we deny any more time for Graphite, but Graphite is fighting. We are playing our lives. We are wanting this hill to come back, or this stronghold to come back into our favor. We want to keep ourselves in this game, and they're doing quite a good job staying alive right now.
Yeah, very good job here, like keeping this game going. They are ticking up. Like, it is only 70 points now. I mean, that's just a minute. So some good Halo in a quick burst. I mean, a lot of these teams are cold coming in, you know, as I say, amateur league. Not everyone gets an opportunity to prepare quite as well. So, you know, we could see now that they are getting better. But as I say that, 3 go the way of Str8 Tilted, and it looks like that's just about game.
Just about game. And as we ring in this game, first game of the series, it is Str8 Tilted who takes this game.
But you know, that gap narrows as we come into game 2. Live fire Slayer. We're following. I can't quite tell. Sorry.
We're on board with Ocean 6, Str8 Tilted, but his 2 teammates do end up falling. So we're going to switch over to Dizzy's POV here. They do have the numbers, we do have the advantage, and they do have a bad sticky problem. We do take the damage, we get the kill, but we do get outslayed there. And it's another 2 respawners for Str8 Tilted as Hutch Million, the captain of Str8 Tilted, pops that overshield into his chest. He says, "I am Iron Man." Grabs that heat wave. We're ready to cook the enemy team, and we're gonna just run head forward. We're gonna fry, we're gonna cry, and hopefully we don't see the same story, the 2 seeing the respawn screen over and over again. But right now, Delta, it's tied. It's 6-6, and it's the beginning of the game. If it starts off this hot already, I can only imagine what we're in store for.
Absolutely, and things are kind of like a bit of a slugfest at the moment. A lot of trading back and forth, a lot of fighting for inches, and it'll be interesting to see which team is able to kind of get a bit more control on this map when everything slows down, when everything shakes out, how they're able to take control of the map. Because for now, I mean, down goes chocolate, and it's very tight. Like, this push here, like, he's waiting for his teammates, very kind of like patient. And now that he has the help, I mean, him just being there kind of prevents any kind of escape for that tower player. And look what it's done now. I mean, they're 2 dead now, and they're on the tail of the remaining 2 players. And on sandbags, like, you don't want to overextend here too much. But they did manage to grow their lead by 4 points. Or 2 4 points.
We definitely want to see this lead grow. Developing that comfort blanket there is going to keep them in this game and keep their momentum. The stickies are coming through, but they're not quite sticking. But the damage is done, and 3 players from Str8 Tilted caught in that overshield turbine situation there. But it is going to be Graphite that ends up pulling back and just trying to regroup, which is a smart idea when it's a 1v3 situation. Hutch Million, captain of Str8 Tilted, regrouping with his teammate here. We're going to see him push big door sandbags area, but we've seen the map switch around again. We do see North Snipes kind of caught off by themselves here. That 1 player there in the nest, same situation there. We're just trying to get information, but as we're trying to get that information, the team of Str8 Tilted is going to take advantage of you splitting up like that, and we're going to try to tie this game up.
Absolutely, and at the moment it's kind of hard to tell. Like, are Graphite going for kind of like a C-hold, a bit of control on the map with the sniper, or are they being forced into it by Str8 Tilted? And I think it's the latter. They can't seem to get out of there at the moment. So we could see Str8 Tilted maybe catching these favorable fights, but unfortunately, Ocean's just caught out there, and things are back to the way they were. I believe it's a 6-kill lead now. So, yeah. Graphite really showing a lot of fight now after that game 1 display.
It is 22 to now. Oh, almost 17, 23, 17, 16 situation here. We are on board with Instigator. They are the captain of our team for Graphite. North Snipes and Viz definitely working together. You see the assist coming through for the side of Graphite. We're going to have a 1v1 situation here, but it does seem like we are going to win this here. We do take down 2 players, as I say that, of Str8 Tilted, taking that lead just a little bit further. The momentum carrying with the team of Graphite as slays across the field go onto that scoreboard here, but it is going to be a trade-out situation for Hutch and I believe Dizzy, who is going to kind of bring this game a little bit closer. It's still a 5-6 point game at the moment, and it's still early, Delta.
Yeah, like, I mean, we're around, we've entered the mid-game here solidly, and that nade there could open a door. It looks like it was a 2-for-1, and yeah, this push here from North Snipes could spoil the party, but it looks like just leaving things as they were, kind of accepting the death. They're not chasing the damage. Really could allow them to maintain a lead here. Yeah, it's down to 3 now, the difference. So we can see a good kind of fight here from Str8 Tilted. But as I say that now, 2 down for Team Graphite. We're getting up to 2 the difference. And these kills here are big for North Snipes. If he's able to get it, but getting pushed by 2, down he goes. And we're just seeing now Instigator trying their best to, like, leave, basically. They want nothing to do with that area of the map, and unfortunately chased down and taken out by Str8 Tilted.
It's a tied game, and I mean, it just shows how quickly this game can start to be swept from underneath your feet. It's a 3-kill for the side of Graphite, taking it to a 1-point difference. T is stuck down bottom tunnel by themselves here. It's a boiling situation if they don't get themselves out of there, but it does seem that they do end up escaping. Overshield is going to be up in just a few short seconds. Who's going to win this?
Oh, it's anyone's game at the moment. I think Graphite, player down on both sides, look like they're the favorite to get it. And this could be a big pivotal moment in the game because, as I say that, it's tightening up now. So Dizzy's going to have to put this overshield to work if he wants his team to remain in the lead here. Because it looks like Str8 Tilted are getting a bit more coordinated. They're all kind of, you could throw a net on them half the time. And, you know, it could work out in their favor. This push, that's 2 kills there. That's 36 to 36, and now Str8 Tilted, as we get to the last 13 kills, have gone 1 kill ahead after being, what was it, 6, 7, 8 down?
Yeah, as this game starts to get Str8 Tilted, I'm on the edge of my seat. Hank is on the edge of his seat, and it's just a toe-to-toe situation as we see the momentum of this game, the pace slow down just a little bit. It's all about who gets that first pick of damage and then who can capitalize off of it. We've gotten a trade situation at the moment. That was a big kill, but we definitely didn't want to see it traded out there. We wanted to see the money be made right off of that, but Str8 Tilted, the comms are coming, and that player got called out.
Hutch was on the prowl there, great flank, but unfortunately as he swaps out with Chocolate, he gets caught by 2 players pushing up mud. And I mean, that should have been information available, but yeah, we're just seeing here now, Graphite really winning their fights, and Chocolate's gonna, Chocolate is the spawner here, so over at A, they're gonna have a chance to reset, you know, not panic stations yet, 41-39, so we'll see. I mean, hey, maybe they'll get scalded by T12F.
We want to see that scalding
degrees, right?
hot tea. Yes, that scalding hot tea poured all over this field here. Spill the tea, sis. We want this win, but right now Graphite bringing this to a 4-point game. We end up getting that trade here. All we need for Graphite right now is a trade situation to ring in this game. Choosing the respawn screen for Str8 Tilted as everybody's back on the playing field now. Once again, we're going to see those teams regroup, try to push together, and try to just put out damage together, but it is Dizzy who has that overshield. We're going to be in this rat tunnel. I mean, it's the rat week. We've got the rat charm, the rat tunnel, and right now Dizzy, the rat-like plays here. We're gonna see them push up with this overshield. We get 1, we get 2. Tia down a cluster lock triple kill out of the hands of Viz. Let's freaking go! And this is an overkill extermination for the side of Graphite.
Oh my good god, yeah, excellent play there. And I mean, that's just the final nail in the coffin. And you know, you want to see that from your top players. Just join me in my...
We're gonna just... Shino said no more holding, no more kissing in the Shroud Shield. This is Oddball Streets. This is Oddball Streets. This is Season 9, Week 1 of Halo Rec League, and this is Oddball Streets, and right now, no one has hands on that ball, but you see the respawn screen for Graphite, leaving Dizzy kind of out in the open, off by themselves, as Team Str8 Tilted picks up that oddball, and Hutch Millions trying to take off with it.
Yeah, and, Too Tough goes down there. I honestly... This one could be a messy one, I think. Just from what we're seeing off the start, yeah, the ball's in Tram, but I mean, a lot of pressure being put on here by Team Graphite, and after the shaky start there, it looks like they've taken control of the map, and I mean, it's hard not to get drawn out in streets, you know, take a fight that maybe isn't in your favor, because you feel like there's always another little bit of cover somewhere for you. But, you know, things like this, like Chocolate getting isolated and taken down, could lead to a lot of ball time here, as it's 3v3 as they push into Tram.
A 35-point lead on this ball to 6, so it's definitely a hot game for Graphite right now. Str8 Tilted T is going to try to grab the ball, escape with their life and the oddball in hand, but our spawners for Graphite are going to be on our back A PD situation here as T holds that oddball at top subway. Those respawners are going to try to regroup. We get 2 for the pick in here. Call us a chicken because we're ready to take this ball right from you. It's time to play the ball. We see it being played out there in Palms. It's a great play situation here, knowing that these spawners are going to be back over in our PD B side. It's going to be a dangerous situation to pick up rockets and ball, but it is Graphite that picks up both the rockets and that gosh darn ball. We got the ball in Instigator's hand. North Snipes has the rockets, 1 to work with. Who's the next victim? It does end up getting a little whiffed there, but we're going to pin this person back in arcade. We get taken out. 3 see the respawn screen for Graphite.
Absolutely, and I mean, the spawns aren't in their favor. They're all a bit weird. They're kind of coming in from PD now, so it's going to be interesting. Very important play there from Dizzy to make sure the ball is out in the open, give his team enough time to come down and fight here. But you know, I think here, just seeing Instigator getting the ball up into tires could allow, like, if spawns fall in their favor, if they start getting like cafe spawns, they might be able to take advantage of that. But as I say that, Str8 Tilted, very good, getting 2 kills and picking the ball up, holding in B. Now, that's not where you want to be, really. Very open spot there in B, so they're gonna have to make a decision soon as to which side they're gonna run to.
And as PD said in chat, it's a PD situation, and every time I hear PD, I think of my sweet and lovely duo. I say PD, and I summon him exactly what Shio says in chat, but I say PD, and in my head, all I hear is, I'm the best, you're the best, we're the best, and Halo Rec League tonight is the best. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and especially tuning into this long game of Oddball in the Streets here. We are kind of tying this game up here, too. Seeing the respawn screen for Str8 Tilted causes Dizzy to get their hands on this oddball here. It's just round 1. As we tie this game up here, we're just looking for information, looking for the damage, but Str8 Tilted's just getting a little outslayed here, but the slays are just this game is just proving that sometimes it's not all about the slays, it's about just keeping your enemy team at bay, and right now we gotta keep something at bay. Call this Baywatch as the rockets come up. We want to keep it out of the hands of Str8 Tilted if Graphite wants to keep this lead they have going on.
Absolutely. 2 go down now for Str8 Tilted, and I've got to say, Dizzy there with his play on C stairs, that was a swag play. I mean, you've got to be confident to pick the ball up and keep it in Tram, just to keep it in Tram, so that he could hold there after he won the fight he knew he was going to win, you know. Unfortunately, doesn't quite play out for them. And with Str8 Tilted now and a bit of Scald and Tea, a PD hold here could prove very difficult as nades come flying in, and Graphite just turning up the pace here now. They're trying to get the ball out to A, but unfortunately caught down, 2 more dead, and they're all trapped down in Tram at the moment.
And you know what I say, PD's got a hold on me, and right now this PD hold that we've got on the ball seems to be working for us. We do end up seeing Viz get taken down, and right now Str8 Tilted has the picks, has the damage, and Dizzy's gonna try to play that oddball, I believe. We're gonna try to stay alive up there and nest. We're gonna try to anchor some spawns, but we are gonna hunt down Dizzy, end up cleaning up the rest of them, forcing those spawns all the way into Subway there. As Str8 Tilted picks up the ball, it's gonna inch closer and closer into rounding this round out, and it is the respawners from C are going to push forward, but nothing is going to happen. And Delta, I gotta say, with this red gun in hand, we need to play perfectly to take this ball and stop this round from falling into the hands of Str8 Tilted.
Absolutely, that mid push was big. They found the hole in the defense there, and were able to capitalize on it now with just 6 seconds remaining. They need to win their fights, but unfortunately for them, Str8 Tilted say this far and no further. You know, you got your map positioning, that's lovely, but you still got to win your fights. And Str8 Tilted there, definitely pulling it out there in the last few moments.
All right, and we're getting right into round 2. Str8 Tilted is feeling the momentum, feeling the spice as Chocolate drops down into bottom mid, grabs those rockets, grabs the oddball, and books the freaking hell out of dodge. We're going to bring it up to top nest, tosses it to our teammate here. We still got a rocket in our back pocket, and I got to say, it's probably like battery operated at this point because we're booking it. We got we got a double kill from the rockets in our trash situation, and now it's just going to be a hold on to the oddball, keep it out of the hands of Graphite, but it is North Snipes who has that red gun. Dizzy taking a little bit of damage, falling into benches, the ball not having a lot of time on it yet. We're gonna hold it in hologram. That PD hold seems to be what everybody's looking for.
Absolutely, and I'm in awe as to how Chocolate managed to get the rockets, the ball, and his life up to A. Like, that's insanity. Be able to trade out with the double kill as well. Great play, but unfortunately now we're seeing Graphite with a hold on back A, and it's going to take a moment for Str8 Tilted to kind of suss this one out and push forward.
We caught one up in top heaven here. Hutch trying to stay alive, put out the damage. 2 seeing the respawn screen for his team is bad news for this newspaper here. But we do still see the oddball in the hands of Snipes. It's gonna keep counting. It's gonna keep rolling. We do see one respawner coming back up. They are going to respawn in cafe, meaning that caution is going to be your danger point. They're going to be pushing right up here, but it is Instigator who's going to instigate those slays, instigate that damage, and try to keep them out of that nest situation, that A nest here. But it is the enemy team of Str8 Tilted who gets a complete wipe on the team of Graphite, saying, no way, Jose, this oddball's mine.
Yeah, very good push there. A lot of good work from Instigator there to get his team another about 15-20 seconds there. But yeah, that was some fantastic play. We're seeing T now. Str8 Tilted, 2 straight rockets off the rip. And if they're able to work their magic up on tires, this could be a good hold here, a good long hold.
I just wish they would give me a good long hold, because this game is stressing me out back and forth.
It's been so long.
It's been so long since I've seen PD, but we'll live, we'll get it together. The Bulldog is barking in the hands of Dizzy, but we end up seeing that trade come through. 2 down for Str8 Tilted, as it is Hutch who picks up that oddball. We're down in numbers, we're down in damage really, but we're gonna be ballsy. We're gonna pick up that oddball. It doesn't fall into the favor of us, playing a little ballsy there and biting us in the butt, as we do see the respawn screen. Dizzy is gonna rotate around as Instigator picks up that oddball. Everybody pushing our B side here. We need to have that cross, exactly what Dizzy is looking for.
Absolutely, and you know, sometimes oddballs can make an impact on the bot, as you were saying. And it's a good double kill here now from Oceans, I believe. Is it? Sorry, I. But
Yes.
yeah, getting this time here at back A could prove well. Like I mean, they are a player down. He is probably going to have to drop and fight here for a moment. But with his spawner coming in PD, he might have the ability to have an impact here on the prospective hold that Graphite will likely get as a result of this push.
Ooh, another red gun in the hands of North Snipes. We definitely want to see them put this to use. It's Snipes in your name and you can't use it. I think it's time to change your name, but we haven't had a great chance for Snipes to really show us what they can do, and this is their chance as Str8 Tilted has the oddball, has the lead. We need the damage to come out, but it is not going to come through. 3 dead for Graphite. Str8 Tilted has the Bulldog, the oddball, the rest of the sandbox, and I mean, they're gonna bite you. You gotta watch out. This lead is rolling. This map is snowballing, and right now, Hutch1million is not gonna let his team lose this oddball.
Yeah, and Chocolate being very diligent there, picking up the ball, hopping it back because he knows his buddy there has got a couple of tubes in the back pocket. So we'll see if he's able to use them there out at I think. But unfortunately, the team seems a bit disconnected here. This be rail push. It could be big. Oh, that was Rockets though. I mean, they were ready for it. What am I even saying? Great play, able to get out with his life, and like yeah, this is looking very dangerous. I believe it's. Oh, that's the game. Sorry,
And
my apologies.
That definitely is the game. And as Delta says, where's my car? Who the hell was on live fire back mud? They were able to just call out those players, not forcing any trades. So Str8 Tilted is definitely coming hot this season, and they're going to work together to take you out.
Absolutely. I think we've seen a lot of great performances so far, and long may it continue into these games because North Snipes coming out with 2, and it could be very big for the opening bit of time here because we saw Str8 Tilted on the hill straight away, but I mean, you know, first is the worst, you know, as they say, second is the best, and then I will let you finish.
Third is the one with the hairy chest.
That's it, and it's definitely not me because I am as bare-chested as a baby boy.
Well, I mean, if there's anybody in chat with a hairy chest, let me know. Shurzy, I'm looking at you. Anyways, we're gonna hop back in POV Hutch1million. We're gonna keep this back hydro situation as our team sees the respawn screen. It's going to be a dangerous situation for Hutch trying to stay alive. You know they're going to want that C plat, so we need to hit our shots. We need to take out those players, but it is the answer of 2 teammates from Graphite that take down Hutch, but the respawners for the side of Str8 Tilted are going to be there in just enough time to take out a few of the enemy teammates for Graphite, trying to put themselves in this hill here, throwing some bodies there, trying to take this first hill for themselves. Ends up being a success for the side of Str8 Tilted, and right now I can only imagine how Str8 Tilted Graphite can be.
I would imagine quite a bit. I mean, they've definitely had a lot of interaction, definitely feeling Str8 Tilted, and we're seeing now with Oceans really putting it to the enemy team, really kind of putting Str8 Tilted kind of on his back. Like, he's been the difference maker here. 9 and 2 so far in this match. And I mean, when you're up against this kind of slaying prowess, like, it can be very difficult to get anything done. So I mean, Graphite could find themselves quite up against it here, as they try desperately to get this C kill.
All right, we're on board with North Snipes, and right now Graphite looking a little even with the Slay department. We see North Snipes still with the grapple hook. That was the last one we had in the back pocket. 2 down for Str8 Tilted. We're gonna keep bodies on this hill here, C plat. It's looking good for Graphite right now. As we lost that first hill, we definitely lit a fire out from underneath us, and we don't want to lose this second one. As T, boiling, scalding, running for their life, is gonna be caught down by the ankles at triple stack here. We do see 2 dead for Graphite, and Str8 Tilted's gonna push and put some bodies into this hill and clean up the rest of the team we see here. We get 1, we do not get the others, but Graphite answering to Str8 Tilted as quick as they answered right back to them, saying no hill time, no bodies for you, and we're gonna just take control of this platform.
Absolutely, and teammates now, I mean, yes, it is very difficult to get kills when someone's going off like Oceans is, but starting to like weigh in on the Slay department here and keeping Graphite off C plat. So these fights, they're very messy. Graphite are fighting tooth and nail to for every kind of inch and every second they get on that hill. Where like, so yeah, definitely good good mentals here on the side of Graphite to be able to kind of keep their head when they're kind of up against it, especially here with Str8 Tilted and Oceans. Like, I mean, if you're seeing Oceans, you're calling them out like by name every time. You're saying,
Pacific,
okay, I need a
Atlantic,
second, I need a
Red.
Irish.
I'm sorry. I thought we were calling out Oceans. So sorry.
11, 12, 9.
But as we
Sandra
call out
Bullock.
many oceans and start thinking about Sandra Bullock, it is Graphite who throws more bodies on this hill, tying up this hill. We're gonna put a lot more time on it than I figured. The Slayers are gonna come through from batteries here, and we're gonna catch Oceans here with the pistol, the sidekick coming through, the headshot saying, get shit on. We're gonna completely take the bodies of Graphite out of this hill and put ours in it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's going to win them the hill here. They just got to get their toesies on it. And it looks like they will. So this is 2-0 and quite a commanding 2-0 as well. I mean, they were fighting like really, like, I mean, this isn't been an easy game for Str8 Tilted. This isn't an easy 2-0. They've really been put to task here by Graphite. But the efficiency from Str8 Tilted off the great play from Oceans is showing out here.
Showing out, and that's exactly what I like to see. I like to see you guys come out here and show a little bit of your bad side, but we're gonna see Dizzy here playing around this pillar, playing their life. The teammate from the bottom of the map here ends up getting the cleanup there, but Dizzy left by themselves up top gets the little bit of damage, takes them out, but it is going to be Viz who takes down not only one, but two more players of Str8 Tilted, and Graphite's gonna put themselves in this hill. Graphite, slay after slay, round after round, is able to take out the team of Str8 Tilted, but we have yet to see them take a hill for themselves.
Yeah, and it looks like this could be that moment. This last push here, I think, is going to be a little too late, and they may be surrendering Elevator, although I say that. And in comes Hail Mary push from Tia 12, and Hutch a Million able to pick up the pieces here. Oh, this will be a backbreaker. I mean, here, someone's reading the patch notes, hopping into that hill, knowing that they don't have to wait, and really just able to get those last seconds on the board off the back of some great early work on that A hill. And now, I mean, this is, I think, the swing hill. If they're able to get bottom blue, they could be in a great position moving forward.
I do believe Camo is in the hands of... I think they, yes, it is Oceans. I thought I saw Oceans in the kill feed get taken down. Oceans right now 18 and 16. We're definitely gonna want that information with the camo, but we're gonna go for the slay instead. We get one, but we get seen by the other team here. Does the camo run out? It does end up running out right as we try to get away. Finally, I'm absolutely completely upset with these teams right now. We finally see someone pick up this shock rifle, and it is our teammate Snipes. So hopefully Snipes can give me what I want and give me a good kill with that shock rifle here. Right as I said it, he said, Grace, I'll give you what you want here, but we do end up taking down that shock rifle player, knowing that that's a dangerous weapon to have on this map. Str8 Tilted putting themselves in this hill, getting a third hill for themselves, completely obliterating this map, saying no game 5 situation for you. But Graphite, if they can put themselves in this hill right now, get this time, get this hill, they're still in this game, and we're gonna see another hill be completely reset.
Yeah, and I think Str8 Tilted are saying, you know what, it's a school night, we want to go home, you know, let's just finish this one off nice and easy, coming into this game 4, and you know, really showing just like some great awareness, some great team play. I'd say the comms are immaculate, and they're really putting let's say, like, a very talented team, it looks like, in Graphite. Can't wait to see what they're able to do going forward, but for now, it looks like they could be going to a 0-1 record, unless they're able to pull it out of a hat here.
We're on board with T. Scalding, boiling, wanting this game to end. We're gonna put our body in here, get the damage down. The teammate across the map ends up getting the cleanup here. We're gonna try to take T down successfully, put bodies in the hill, but Dizzy's by themselves. We end up getting chocolate, but it is Hutch who ends up taking down that enemy player there. And Str8 Tilted doing a great job of taking care of the wave after wave of respawners that Graphite is throwing at them. This hill is definitely going by as quick as possible. And right now, as we're on board with Hutch, I'd like to see the POV of that person top tower as they slide in and lose the game. And Str8 Tilted takes this a 4-1 game and a 3-1